all votes belonging to political parties in Nigeria by Femi Falana. Before the decision was handed down last week, the High Court of Ebonyi State had dismissed the suit filed by the APC and its flag bearers, Senator Sonny Ogbuji, Justice Ugbodu, in the 2019 governorship election, who had prayed the court to declare them the winners of the election since the PDP candidates had abandoned the mandate of the people by joining the APC. It was the view of the presiding judge, Henry Njoku J., that his jurisdiction to entertain the matter had been ousted by Section 308 of the Constitution, which has conferred immunity on Governor Umahi and his deputy. In contradiction, Justice Ekwu held that immunity from civil and criminal proceedings conferred on the president, vice presidents, governors and deputy governors by Section 308 of the Constitution did not apply to the case, because the course of action and the remedy therefore cannot wait till the third and fourth defendants leave office. Consequently, the court ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to immediately declare the persons nominated to it by PDP as governor and deputy governor, or alternatively conduct fresh gubernatorial election in the state in line with the Section 177C of the Constitution. On Tuesday, 8 March 2022, the Federal High Court sacked the Ebonyi State Governor David Umahi, his deputy Kelechi Igwe, along with 15 lawmakers in the state over their defection from People's Democratic Party to All Progressives Congress. In sacking the governor and his deputy, the learned trial judge ruled that the vote polled by a political party would not be transferred to or is utilized for the benefits of another political party or member of another political party. In acknowledging that the Constitution was silent on the implication of the defection of a governor or his deputy, the learned trial judge opined that such a lacuna was not to be celebrated or even mischievously flaunted as failure for a remedy for situations of such nature. Before the decision was handed down, its view of the foregoing, it is submitted that the judgment of the Federal High Court delivered by Justice Ekwu is in tandem with the relevant provisions of the Constitution, Electoral Act and the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, Ratification and Enforcement, Cap A9, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004. It is also in line with the decision of the Supreme Court, which have confirmed that elections are won by political parties. However, in view of the penchant of members of the ruling class to subvert the wishes of the people through cross-carpeting or defection born out of wanting opportunism, it is high time that votes were made to count in the country. The members of the National Assembly and the various state legislative houses should take advantage of the ongoing constitutional review to put an end to the subversion of the wishes of the electorate by compelling political leaders who dump or decamp from the political parties on whose platform they were elected to resign from office forthwith. In conclusion, I'm compelled to remind Nigerian politicians and lawyers of the cautionary words of the Honorable Justice Ganjili in the case of APC versus Marafa Supra, worried over brazen political manipulation and impunity by the Nigerian ruling class. His Lordship said that for this great country, some politicians who are either ignorant of what party politics is or out of mischief have continuously dragged this nation backward. If care is not taken, this class of politicians will drag this nation to the Stone Age, where all of us will be consumed. I once again, as this court has consistently preached, urge this class of politicians to play the game according to law and guidelines which they themselves have enacted. It is only when this is done that sanity will enter center stage. in the domestic and international affairs of this great nation. You see that the corruption of these people is not even only in money. The whole world is hearing and seeing them. They are so corrupt. Even the laws that have been made, they are above the law. They are above the law. They don't even care. The laws are for the commoners. Recently, Governor Umahi went to go and arrange a crowd to come and protest, whereas the case is in court. Protesting, what are you protesting for? Let the court do the same thing. Do the needful. It is true that this is how it's supposed to be. If the defector is not asked by party to drop political position, he or she is free to go with it. But if party said they need the position, the person will have no choice than dropping the position for the party. That was what happened in Kogi that brought a Belu. Falana should lecture Mike Ozekhome on this. Mike had a carryover in the course in his law school. But Atiku decamped from PDP to APC and Supreme Court didn't ask him to vacate his office as VC or VP. Is that not same here? Yes, if that has been happening, it shouldn't have been happening because people are looking the other way. And again, a lot of people have raised some issues concerning the caretaker committee chairman that happens to be the governor of Yobe State, which is not supposed to be. But they overlook all of those things, saying that oh, the president has spoken and they should not disobey him. But that is not the right thing. But some people are just keeping quiet. They don't want to push further. Well, did you take him to court? If Atiku did the same thing, was he taken to court? When Deputy Governor decamped to PDP in Ondo State, same PDP threatened that Nigeria will boil if it's removed. Politicians, the real enemies of the country. All the judgments we have been seeing, are they real judgments? When Ibori was discharged and acquitted in Nigeria, did that make it right? It didn't make it right now. All of the things that he was accused of in Nigeria, he went to the UK. He pleaded guilty with to all of those things. So what are we talking about? So Nigeria judgment, most of the time, the judgments coming from the judiciary, you think those most of the times that the judges or the judgments are the real judgments in the first place. No, it doesn't matter. Well, he should let the governor of Ebonyi State to know about this. Is he not aware? Exactly, because we voted a mandate which is the party and not the individual. But come to think of it, does this aspirant contest independently? Is it not through a political party that bring them out as their aspirants? Most of the aspirants are not even known. But due to the fact that they belong to the right political party, you see them winning. This is a simple explanation. It does not need logic or any of the technicality.